just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
It's almost a perfect play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Okay, not the other thing. Yeah, that's like the best friends. Yeah. This bad shit. They getting people for real.
You can have a pen like that you can put blood in.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was well.
I paid like $20 for this thing.
Yeah. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5.
100 or 80 or so.
And not a bad return. Here he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
And then that other one, the pen I got, that's why the dad back. The ones that I got was like 130, 140.
For your dad?
No, the other one that just could be real dad.
Okay.
Where I just pulled, it's a nice little pull joint, that black one I got.
What's that joke called?
That's called the Titanic 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of your other joint with just you put blood in there, how many rips do you think you get out of that joint?
That joint?
Yeah, you put
the Raider offense set to get this drive started.
But that's not one go. You turn it back on.
Some separation.
Yeah, I can turn it back on
as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you
okay, that's what you do.
Because now
I keep mine on 435, although that shit cut off, I turn it back on 435.
Like, you can use
but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
I'm going to do it on the lowest temp first.
Okay.
And then do it on a higher temp.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, like the fourth. I had 4 settings. I was on like that the second setting in temperature. It was, I guess, between a lower, maybe 170.
Okay, so this one you can dial right here. So that was the one thing I did.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I gotta post this show and shit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Again, it's Carr. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Hey, 734. Coming after you. Express. Tackles. Hey, echo. 29. 29.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
Yeah, this little nigga put the 42-yard field goal.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah, he had the win, but still.
This will be
Coach not making that adjustment after the one kickoff is also
other
biggest
and
thing.
down at the 22-yard line.
Saucy white running back out there, man.
I think they didn't. I think they underutilized the mismatch number 1 had on them.
They should have kept leaning on him.
They could have leaned on him. They could have leaned on him.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with 3 interceptions
That's how they got there,
already,
bro.
we'll see that they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Carr. And he'll wind up losing losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
But they still got a chance, man. They got more than a fighting chance.
Who? Eagles?
Yeah.
That last completion certainly not.
Remember when the Seahawks were 7-9 and they beat the Saints at home?
Really?
But the thing is, you don't want them to lose is because you know they're gonna keep Carson, and he needs this experience.
No,
he needs to play in these games.
The playoff,
right? That's why they need to. No matter how bad the team is, because we need a better team.
Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
That's the reason Lane Johnson got hurt. Fucking what's his name? That's the play. That's the play that I was done with Peters. He fucking got blown right off the fucking ball.
You're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this: when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
On first down, it's Jacobs, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first.
Sit down. Yeah, I'm about to head out for work soon. My damn self.
Thanksgiving this weekend and shit.
Yeah, I was there. I gotta see what me and baby girl gonna bring.
It's quick. So what time? What time we meeting?
I don't know. During the day, maybe.
Is it like 6 o'clock?
Okay.
I'll get back to you, dog.
Just let me know. I wouldn't. Yeah, I got my girl.
2nd and 9.
All right, yo.
Yep. All right, brother.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I didn't eat bread.
Oh shit! I'll be walking my checklist and shit. I'll be in this damn
in the game and shit.
Yeah, I'll be immersed.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, no doubt.
93.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
He's checking. Crash. Easy. Kill. Express. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check safety. Later one. Tight go.
From the gun, Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Down. You ready? Hey, White Monday.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Carr going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Go Chiefs! Here it comes! Here it comes! 22 jet bomber! 22 jet bomber! Go! Go! Tighten up! Tighten up! Express! Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Get set! Who's that? That's it!
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the 1st, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now to throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Price. And that's Elliott, complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Back to throw. Price looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's Price, looking to throw on second down. That one complete to Elliott. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to throw. Price. And now here is another interception. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
80 weapons.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Express. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Later one. The screen. Pass. Joker. 808. Pilot, 64. Weak. Watch it.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Hey, we're good. White Monday down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He finds his target. It's Schultz. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Draw play, Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Raiders, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Head west on Evergreen Avenue towards Summit Avenue, then turn right onto Pennsylvania 309 North. Head east on Evergreen Avenue, then make a U-turn.
Big numbers, 100
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see much best though. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Never save no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, full of points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep it score. Hey, 6